So, hello everybody. It's been a while since I made a video like this. I've been doing a lot of live streaming, so I thought I'd do a video. And what I have here is I'm going to be reacting to a friend of mine. He's got a video where he's ranking starter Pokemon. Now, I've done this before, and let me tell you, if his list is not exactly the same as mine, we're going to have problems, because my opinions are not opinions, they are facts. So, I'm just going to get started, and yeah, let's see how well it goes.
Hello everyone, Cranestorm here, and today we're going to do a starter tier list ranking, because everyone loves a good ranking video. So yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna just go in Dex order, I think. And also I've just noticed there's no Pikachu and there's no Eevee on here, which is good because they're not starters. So let's get straight into it with Bulbasaur.
I can already agree. Pikachu and Eevee, they should never count in a starter discussion. They should never count. Pikachu was only ever included because of the anime, which is dumb, and Eevee was only ever included to make a second version of the Pikachu one. They should not count. Stupid.
Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur's probably the best of the Kanto starters. I mean, you can't go wrong with Bulbasaur, right? Bulbasaur will hard carry you through most of the game. He is pretty decent. I'm going to put Bulbasaur in A tier.
I think I also put Bulbasaur in the A tier, but if you ask me now, S tier. Bulbasaur is phenomenal. S tier Bulbasaur.
And this is just for the base evolutions as well. We're not going.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I like Venusaur a lot more than Bulbasaur. I like Ivysaur a lot more than all of them. Oh, okay, that's fair enough then. I stand corrected. I rescind my earlier statement.
We're not talking about Venusaur. We're just talking about Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a solid A tier Pokemon, I think. So next is Charmander. Now, Charmander's Game Freak's baby, right? Game Freak love Charmander. And let's be fair, there's a reason for that.
Don't you dare put him in B.
It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. However, I think that just purely because there is just so much Charmander, he can't.
That's still one space higher than I would have put it, but it's better than B, so I'll take it.
He's kind of a bit stale now for me. I don't think Charmander is any higher than the C. Squirtle, straight into A tier. Squirtle is amazing. Everyone loves Squirtle.
Everyone loves Squirtle.
I think he's probably most people's actual favorite of the Gen 1 stars. He's so.
Of the base forms, Squirtle's probably still second to Bulbasaur. I think the whole Bulbasaur line goes first place. Venusaur just takes over from Blastoise for me. Mega Blastoise I prefer, but Venusaur, Ivysaur, Bulbasaur better than Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise in my eyes, but just a little bit on those last two.
Cool. He's so cute. That's all I need to say. Chikorita. A lot of hate for Chikorita, but Chikorita I think is misunderstood. And Chikorita gets a bad rap because Chikorita is not good in its own game. Johto absolutely destroys Chikorita, and that's not very fair on Chikorita at all. So
I can accept Chikorita being B tier because Chikorita, as an idea, as a design, A tier. But there's only one thing in its design that I think does drag it down a spot. And that's that Chikorita has no discernible neck. And there's no chin. If you got rid of the eyes, it would look so weird. Because it's quite just a nub, you know? Squirtle, rounded head, but it's raised in a couple areas. Bulbasaur, rounded, but he's got a jawline. Charmander, same thing as Squirtle, but Chikorita is literally just thumb. So that's the only thing that drags Chikorita down for me.
I'm going to put Chikorita in B tier. The first starter I ever used in a Gen 2 game, by the way, Chikorita. And yeah, I think very, very misunderstood Pokemon. Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is definitely A tier. Cyndaquil is probably my favorite Gen 2 starter, I think. Just look at him. Look at his little cute eyes. And he's got the cool fire as well coming out of his back. That was a nice design, Game Freak. You did.
Now, Cyndaquil, I don't have much of an attachment to Cyndaquil. Never used one. Never thought about using one because, you know, he's an option. But Cyndaquil, it's fine. It's a nice design. I can admit the fire coming out the back, it's pretty fucking sick. But yeah, I wouldn't have gone with A. I probably would have gone with B. nowadays. Again, I don't fully remember. I should have watched my own tier list before I watched this, but I know that nowadays Cyndaquil would be in the B tier, just because that's just how I feel.
Did good with Cyndaquil. It's a shame that you ruined him in the 3D models.
You did.
Never mind.
You fucked
Never
him
mind.
up in the 3D models.
Totodile up next. Totodile, another solid one.
If he puts it in B, I'll strangle him in real life.
Another solid one. I don't know if I...
If he puts him in A, I'll strangle him in real life. There's only one place for Totodile, and then it's S, because it stands for super cool. Alligators, crocodiles, sort creatures.
I can put him in the same tier as Cyndaquil, though. So I'm going to put him in B tier.
He's going to die. Next time I see him, he's dead.
Not really much to be said there.
S tier.
Totodile is solid. We're moving on to Gen 3 now. I think probably Gen 3 is the best generation for starter Pokemon. And if you disagree with that, then I seriously question your resolve.
He's right. Gen 3, most consistently good generation of starters. There is only one starter Pokemon. There's two, technically, but there's one that I have a real meh issue with. Which is Trico. I think Trico is... Its design leaves a lot for me. I'm sorry. I know that it's based on geckos, which explains the colours, the eye, the little round nubbins on the end of all of his hands and feet. But the tail, I just wish the tail was different somehow. Maybe more of a Leafeon thing than this. But I would put him in B, but there's a fair assessment. Some people just like Trico.
Trico is definitely an A-tier Pokemon. He is a cool little guy. Look at him. He's doing his T-pose there. He's pretty cool.
T-pose.
Right. Next up, Torchic. Straight into A tier again. Torchic.
I can accept this. Torchic, A tier. It's not my preferred Hoenn starter, but it is awesome, and its whole line is cool. Justice for Combusken.
It was the first Gen 3 starter Pokemon I used. Torchic is... I mean, look at how cute he is. Look at his little feathers.
He is kind of
standing
cute.
on one leg. Both Gen 3 starters, actually... you know, they're clearly very good at balancing. I mean, Trico's got his arms out like he's on a tightrope. Torchic's standing on one leg. They would be an S tier if I was ranking them on ability to balance, definitely. Mudkip. You know what?
Yes. Come on. Fucking put him up there. The GOAT! That's why he's the GOAT!
Enough.
That's my guy! Never mind, I'm unstrangling him for his Totodile decision. I won't let him get away with it, but I won't kill him for it, because he's done the best thing here. He's given Mudkip his own tier above the rest. He's in Goku tier. He's in triple S tier. Amazing. Best decision in this whole thing. I can turn the video off right now. I'm not going to, but I'm thinking about it.
Said. Okay, Gen 4.
The GOAT!
Turtwig. Turtwig is pretty darn amazing.
Turtwig is S tier. This is the Turtwig, Totodile, Mudkip. My three favourite starters. If you don't put them at the top, you're just wrong. I'm sorry.
He is pretty darn amazing. He's the only grass-type starter that can learn a water move, and that move is Withdraw.
He only knows this because Turtwig fucked him up in a Nuzlocke.
Maybe a little unfair.
It is B tier. B. I'm starting to think this man doesn't know what the tiers mean. I'm starting to think he's got them jumbled, because C tier, that should be D tier. B tier, that should be A tier. And a couple of them A tiers, that should be S tiers. This is all wrong. I'm sorry. I mean, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Torchic, those are in the right places. Right place. Wrong. Personally wrong for me. Also personally wrong for me. But you know what? That's taste that I can accept because I don't have any personal attachment. These two, however, you're 2 places down, man. What's wrong with you?
We'll rearrange all of these, by the way, right at the very end.
You fucking better.
And put them in the actual order.
You better.
And if I need to do any changes at the end, maybe I will.
You do need to do
okay,
changes.
Chimchar. Boom, straight into S tier. Chimchar.
we got fucking problems. I hate Chimchar. Chimchar is the same as Charmander in my eyes. They both deserve D tier. I know that people don't like my opinion on the Chimchar line. Infernape, he's cool. Monferno, I don't really care. Chimchar, stupid. The fact that his tail is just a fire, there's no tail. Dumb. D tier. He looks stupid. Idiot. D tier Chimchar. Bad tier list. Don't you even put him close to Mudkip like that.
Chimchar's awesome. Pretty much always, if I'm actually going to like have a proper playthrough of Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I will go for Chimchar every time.
I hate you.
I love Chimchar. And Piplup. I'm going to put Piplup in S tier and A tier as well. Piplup
is A tier, definitely. Prinplup, I know for a fact where that's going, but Piplup being A tier, I can accept this because this is a really good design for a penguin. The water typing obviously makes sense. Ice typing would have made more sense, but they got around to that 4 generations later. But Piplup, that's just a really good design. Unlike Chimchar, you piece of shit.
Piplup is, again, I think very misunderstood. On to Gen 5. We got Snivy. The smug little guy. There he is. Snivy. I'm going to put Snivy. You know what? I'm going to put Snivy in A tier.
What's this guy? What's your problem? What's your problem? Snivy in A tier. Does A stand for anything? Because this seems to be where it's all going. Does S stand for shit? Because if it is, Snivy should be in S tier. Snivy, D tier Pokemon. I hate how smug he looks. The rest of his line, whatever. I want to kick Snivy in the eye.
He's such a cool design.
No, he isn't.
And I just love how he just looks like he just does not give a Tepic.
Fuck Snivy. Did he just put the guy, my Gen 5 GOAT, he just put him in D tier? I think we need to pick this dude up, drop him here, pick this dude up, and drop him up there. How dare you? This review, D tier. Fuck
Oshawott.
you. How dare you look so smug about this?
Oshawott. You know what? I never used to like Oshawott. I didn't really like the design very much. But actually, I think I'm going to put Oshawott in B tier.
I actually don't like Oshawott's design that much. Oshawott in the anime, super cute guy. Oshawott in the game, it's kind of mid. It's kind of mid, which makes Duat a huge upgrade. And since Duat, I consider Duat to be almost perfection of middle stage starter evolutions, Samurott is hence a downgrade. So, the Oshawott, cute, definitely better in the anime than the games, but I just don't. I don't vibe with the design. I would have C tiered him personally. Nowadays, obviously,
because he's not actually too bad. I mean, he's a little cutie boy. He's okay. He's all right. He's not top tier, but I don't dislike him as much as I used to. Okay, so Generation 6. It's just occurred to me there's also no Gen 9 stars on here either. So,
I had that
Generation
issue too.
6. Where is Chespin? There he is. Sorry, Chespin. You are below average.
What the fuck? D? Chespin has one of the best starter designs. Quilladin, granted, D tier. But Chespin, he's bipedal, but he makes it look good. His colours, they mix really well. The green does really look like a hood, which is the whole point of it. It's meant to look like a hood. It's just really good, and he's put it in D. It's got a lot going on without being complicated. Do you know how difficult that is? Turtwig is almost over the top. Snivy, almost over the top. Tepig, almost over the top. Oshawott, kind of over the top. Chespin makes it all work as one thing. He smashes it. Chespin, design alone is S tier. The Pokemon, you could argue what the Pokemon is, but the design is S tier. How dare you?
Average in my eyes.
Below
but again,
average.
You know what? Fennekin could go in C tier, I think.
That's also where I would have put Fennekin personally. The giant head and the giant tail with the tiny body. I just don't vibe with that. That's why I put it in C tier. No hate to the Pokemon, just the design's a bit off for me.
I don't mind Fennekin, but like honestly, they kind of missed the mark a little bit with the Gen 6 starters. I think I don't really think any of them are like super good.
You're just crap.
Apart from the next one, Froakie, who is most definitely. I'm gonna say S tier actually.
I wouldn't go that far for Froakie. Greninja, that's a cool guy. Frogadier, less so. Froakie, personally, B tier for me. It's cool, it's cute, it's got a lot going on, but it's not that complicated. I just don't love that many frog Pokemon. Bulbasaur, obviously, big difference there. Yeah, frog Pokemon, it's the way they draw most of them. I just don't get behind it. Froakie's one of them, but I don't hate him. He's definitely at minimum, he's at minimum B tier. But I will accept an S tier just because some people have more of a feeling towards him than I do.
Froakie is pretty darn amazing. Right, Gen 7. On to Gen 7. So we have got Rowlet. I think Rowlet's a little bit overrated, personally.
Didn't realize this dude was an idiot. Fuck, moron. B tier, Rowlet.
I think...
But you put Chimchar in S, and Snivy in A. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Rowlet is perfection. He's round. He's got a little design detail of the little bow tie made of grass. Cute face. Cute feet. I like that even though he is a circle, you can see where his wings lie. Rowlet's perfect. S tier. The fact that he's in B and you've just called him overrated? It's on. Fight time.
I think he's a little bit overrated. That's not to say that I don't like Rowlet. I mean, he's an owl. I love owls. But honestly, I think he's overrated for what he is. I think he's overrated.
Shut up.
Litten. I'm going to put Litten in C tier.
I originally disliked Litten an incredible amount, but Litten, nowadays, I'd put him in A tier. I think the design, it's just a cat with some features on it, but it works really well. The colours, amazing. The evolutions, we can argue about those later, but Litten by itself, A tier. C tier, I think that's a bit harsh, but some people just don't like it. I mean, I'm looking at this list and he just doesn't seem to like fire types. He's got 3 up and then 4 there in the bottom 2. Jesus. We seem to have a water type glazer on our hands. Which is fair. Most of them are pretty fucking sick, honestly.
He's alright. He's okay. Poplio, D tier.
Oh, fuck off. He's only put Pokemon in D tier that I like. Why? That's just rude. Poplio is awesome. A tier at minimum. Funny seal. It's got a little collar to make it look like a circus performer. It's got the nose. It's cute. It's got little flippers. You can't hate flippers, man. What's wrong with you? This dude's... Turn off his mic.
Like, not a massive Gen 7 fan, really.
It's because you're bad.
I think all 3 of these starters, the base forms at least, they're just fine.
Gen 7 was
they're
sick.
Right, on to Gen 8.
If he puts Grookey above B, I'm going to be furious.
I'm going to say Grookey's a solid B tier.
Okay, Grookey is a B tier. Grookey is a B tier because Grookey, nothing phenomenal about him. His whole line drags him down. But Grookey is a cute monkey. Chimchar, this is how you be a cute monkey. Just look like a monkey, not like a abomination of science.
I do like myself a bit of Grookey. Scorbunny, A tier.
I think Scorbunny does have a really good design, to be fair. Yeah, I think the good rabbit design. Big fan. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really to argue with there. I'll accept an A tier.
Scorbunny is cool. I don't care what anyone says.
Scorbunny is cool.
And finally we got Sobble. And yeah, I think I'm going to put Sobble in C tier also.
I think I'm going to hire an assassin to kill this man while he sleeps, because Sobble, C tier? I think you'll find Sobble should be an S tier because it stands for Sobble. Sobble's cool, he's a funny little chameleon. Now, I know what I said, that Fennekin, the big head and tail with the tiny body, but he's a little lizard, he's not a fox. Sometimes lizards just have really big heads and tails. Look at him. Sobble. He's got the word sob in his name. Based on guilt alone, he should be an A tier. Bastard.
I don't know. Gen 7 and Gen 8. I just feel like the starter designs were just 6, 7, and 8 actually. The starter designs were just not. They're not as on form.
Go away.
They're not as on form.
Perish.
Let's see if we can add the rest. Okay, so we've got Gen 9 starters now, and I think Gen 9. I think that's where they really hit the jackpot again with the designs. Sprigatito.
I feel like this might cause arguments. Gen 9, first stage, they're all pretty solid. Second stage, they all should be erased from existence. And final stage, there's 2 losers and a winner there.
Tito. I'm going to say...
No. That's all I'm going to say. No. B or below. Take it or leave it.
A tier. Bang. Straight away. Sprigatito is a cool cat. I like what Sprigatito's got going on. Fuecoco, boom.
Okay, Fuecoco NS. I will not hate Funny Apple Crocodile. I personally would A it, but I know that Fuecoco is a huge meme, basically, so I can accept S. It's one away from where I would have put it, so, we take that.
Straight into S tier. I knew instantly that Fuecoco was going to be my first choice of starter in the Gen 9 games when they announced him. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cool. Quaxley, you know what? I don't hate Quaxley as much.
I think Quaxley's probably the funniest one. It's a duck with a pompadour and he just styling his hair. Also, I'm a really big fan of the blue feet here because if you look online, if you look up, I don't know the name of it. It could just be called the blue-footed booby, but there's a bird with blue feet just like this. Phenomenal design. Also, ducks. I'm a big fan of duck Pokemon. Ducklet, Psyduck, Quaxley. They're all great. So, I would S tier Quaxley, A tier Fuecoco, and B tier Sprigatito. But, that's just me. This isn't my list. I've already done my list. It probably needs to be changed, but I've already done it.
As the average person, but he's probably still in B tier for me. He's cool. He's got his nice little hat thing.
Pompadour.
Yeah, he's all right. I think they could have probably done a little bit more with Quaxley.
He's perfect.
But what they gave us was adequate. Okay, so now to really pop them properly in the proper rank. So
right,
I
let's
think
see if he makes any good decisions here.
Poplio is definitely my least favorite.
Piece of shit.
Of the D tier
This list is wrong.
I mean, yeah, just not a huge Poplio fan. I don't know what it is, but yeah.
Because your brain is being taken over.
You know what? I think this whole bottom row is okay.
No.
I think Tepig deserves to be above Chespin. This tier, in C tier, I think we're going to change around Litten there, and I think we're gonna keep it like this.
Oh, he's putting
B tier.
Oh.
I'm gonna put Oshawott to the bottom of. No, I'm not. I'm going to put Oshawott there, next to Quaxley. I think I'm going to put Rowlet there. I'm going to put Grookey there. And I'm going to move Turtwig there. Come on. There.
I don't agree with
this. Who's next? Okay. A tier. You know what? Actually, I think I'm just going to change a couple of these around. I think I might move Squirtle up to... I think I'm going to move Squirtle up to S tier. I think Bulbasaur is still the best Kanto starter, but I think I prefer Squirtle a little bit.
I'm not going to argue with Squirtle.
And you know what? Torchic's going up to S tier as well.
Looks a little bit more. I can vibe with that. Let's go.
So we're going to move Scorbunny right down to the end. I think we're going to move Bulbasaur to just in front of Snivy there. Piplup is going there. Yeah, I think that looks good. Cyndaquil, Piplup, Trico, Bulbasaur, Snivy, Sprigatito. Yeah, I think that's good.
I don't.
S tier. I think that I'm gonna put Torchic in front of Squirtle, and then I think I'm actually gonna put Fuecoco in front of Froakie there, and yeah, this top line looks good.
And you're gonna put Chimchar in the Shadow Realm below all of them. And the top row is good.
And there we have it. that is my ranking
Vodka
of
the goat.
all of the starters. If I had to place Pikachu and Eevee as well, I'd put them both in D tier because they're not starter Pokemon. And that's it. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Tell me if you want to see part 2 where I do the middle stage evolutions. And maybe even a part 3 for the final stage evolutions. That would be really cool. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.
Goodbye, Mr. Cranestorm. Well, I think we can all agree, personally, that he's wrong, and you should all go watch my video instead, where I put the right answers in. But for real, do go subscribe to him. He does some pretty fun videos. He's currently doing a BDSP Nuzlocke, and let me tell you, this man's not as good at Pokemon as I thought he was. I'm just kidding. Do go check him out. He's very funny. And check me out, because I'm cool. I turned my mic down accidentally. Whoops. I hope that didn't ruin all the audio. Anyway, yeah. Make sure to go check him out. Make sure you subscribe to me as well, because, you know, I showed you. And thank you for watching. I'll see you whatever I do next. Probably a live stream. Bye.